Hi and welcome to today's video in the Study Unifees Daily With series. In today's video, we'll be talking about the PTE, which is one of the leading English proficiency tests in the world today, used mostly by students who want to study abroad in one of the English-speaking countries. In today's video, we'll be having an in-depth look at all the sections in the PTE and all the individual question types in each section. But first, some very general information about the PTE. The PTE is a computer-based test with all its sections, including speaking, conducted on the computer. During the test, you are provided with headphones and a mic to facilitate listening and speaking. The PTE-Academic is taken at an authorized test center. It can no longer be taken at home or anywhere else. The PTE assesses real-life English. This means that you are assessed on the English that you'll be using in real-life situations once you're abroad. Unlike the IELTS, PTE is conducted entirely in one session. That means you do not have to go back to the test center for anything. Overall, across reading, writing, speaking, and listening, there are 20 question types. The PTE is also one of the shortest language proficiency tests in the world today. Part 1, which is speaking and writing, lasts for a minimum of 54 seconds and a maximum of 67. Part 2, which is reading, lasts for about 29 to 30 minutes. Part 3, which is listening, lasts for about 30 to 43 minutes. Overall, the entire test will be at least 113 minutes, just less than 2 hours. The very maximum amount of time your PTE test could take is 140 minutes, which is 2 hours and 20 minutes. The full score of the PTE is 90. Now, different institutions have different requirements for admitting international students. The very lowest you can score to get into an institution abroad is 46 out of 90. But then, remember, the better, the more reputed, and the more selective the institution, the higher the PTE requirement. Now, let's look at the various question types inside the PTE. The first section of the PTE is speaking and writing. The very first question in speaking is read aloud. You will be given a text that is up to 60 words long. You will be given some time to prepare, and then you have to read that text loudly. You will be tested for your coverage of the content and the accuracy of the coverage. You will also be tested on your pronunciation and stress. Question number 2 in speaking is repeat sentence. You will hear a short sentence. Then you will be given some time to prepare, and then you have to repeat the sentence as you heard it. You will be tested for the accuracy of your repetition. You will also be tested for your pronunciation and stress. The next question in PTE speaking is describe image. You will see an image on your screen, most usually of a data, usually a line graph, a bar graph, or a pie chart, which you have to describe in about 40 seconds. You will be given some time to prepare, and once your time starts, you have to begin describing the image that you see. The fourth question on PTE speaking is retell lecture. You will listen to a lecture. While listening to the lecture, you are allowed to take notes. Once the lecture ends, you will be given some time to prepare, and then you have to retell the lecture in your own words. You have a total time of 90 minutes to retell the most important points of the lecture that you have heard. The fifth question in PTE speaking is answer short question. You will hear a short question. You are given some time to prepare, and then you have to answer that question using one or a few words. Usually, the answer to this question is 1 or 2 words. The topics of the questions are from daily life. Here, your general knowledge is not being tested. Now, we come to the writing questions in speaking and writing in the PTE-Academic. The first writing question is summarize text. You will read a short passage and then you will have to summarize that passage in one sentence. You can only use one sentence to summarize the text. Your summarization must contain all the main points of the original text. Finally, in speaking and writing, you have to write a topical essay. You will be given 20 minutes to write on a particular topic. The topic is usually argumented, where you have to take a position and then justify your position using reasons and examples from your readings and experience. Now, we come to reading. The first question in reading is fill in the blanks. You will be given a short text. In the text, there will be several blanks. Each blank has a drop-down menu with options. You have to select the correct option that matches the context of the text. Question number 2 in PTE reading is multiple choice, multiple answer. You will be given a short passage. From the passage, a question will be asked. You have to select all the correct options from among a list of choices. This question has more than one correct answer. The third question in PTE reading is reorder paragraphs. You will be given a jumbled paragraph made up of 4 to 5 sentences. Basically, you have to get the sentences into order. That is, you have to unjumble the paragraph. The fourth question in reading is fill in the blanks, but this is a different kind of fill in the blanks. Here too, you will be given a text with several blanks in it. But instead of a drop-down menu, you will have a box at the bottom of your screen. Your job is to drag appropriate answers from the box and drop them in the correct blank. The fifth question in PTE reading is multiple choice, single answer. Here, you will be given a short passage. Then, a question will be asked from it. Among 4 choices, you have to highlight the one correct answer to the question. Now, we come to the final section of the PT, and that is listening. The first listening question is summarize spoken text. You will hear a spoken text, which is usually in the form of a short lecture. Then you are given some time to prepare. And finally, you have to write a summary of not less than 50 words and not more than 70 words. Your summary should closely reflect what you heard. That means all the main points and the most important supporting points must be listed in your summary. The second question in PTE listening is multiple choice, multiple answer. This is very much like multiple choice, multiple answer in the reading. But here, instead of a passage, you will have to listen to a spoken text. Once you listen to the spoken text, you will have to answer a multiple choice question in which there is more than one correct answer. The third question in PTE listening is fill in the blanks. You will listen to a spoken text. The transcript of the spoken text will be on your screen. However, the transcript will contain several blanks. You have to basically listen to the spoken text and fill in the missing words which comprise the blanks. The fourth question in listening is highlight correct summary. First, in this question, you will hear a lecture. The recording will be on a specific topic. Once the lecture finishes, then you will have up to 5 different summaries of what you heard. Only one summary will accurately reflect the text that you heard. Your job is to highlight the correct summary. Question number 5 in listening is multiple choice, single answer. In this question, you will hear a brief spoken text. After the text finishes, you will have to answer a multiple choice question. However, this question will have only one correct answer. Question 6 in PTE listening is select missing word. You will hear a spoken text. However, the last few words or the last word of the spoken text have been beeped out. So instead of the word, you will hear a beep. Then you will have to look at several options. Options that could fit into the text, matching its context and also its tone. You will have to identify the correct option to get marks in this question. Question number 7 is highlight incorrect words. You will hear a recording. As you hear the recording, you will see a transcript of that recording on your screen. However, a few words in the transcript will be different from what you hear in the recording. Your job is to highlight these words. The last question in listening is write from dictation. You will hear a short sentence. Then you are given some time to prepare. Once your time starts, you will have to type that sentence into your screen as closely as possible to what you heard. So this is our synopsis of the PTE. Like, share and subscribe if you like this video, and also to get access to more videos like this. For your PTE plans or for your plans to study abroad, connect with us at studyunifees.io. Till then, all the very best and take care.